it's MTV1, and we're going to be talking about Mexico and the United States, the extradition of 26 high-ranking Sinaloa and CJ&G employees to the United States. Now, if you don't know, CJ&G and Sinaloa cartel, there are two cartels that are based in Mexico. One was led by El Chapo Guzman, who was arrested and sent to ADX Florence in Colorado, a prison that's high security. CJ&G is led by El Mencho. So, Trump has been cracking down on this. He wants to see fentanyl stopped, and he's been trying to get Mexico to play ball, and Mexico seems to be playing ball. Here we're going to react to the extradition, and we're going to talk more into it.
Transferred 26 high-ranking cartel figures to the United States yesterday as American authorities turn up the pressure on criminal networks smuggling drugs across the border. Servando Gomez Martinez was among the high-ranking figures sent to the States. The transfers are considered a milestone for the Trump administration, which has made dismantling dangerous drug cartels a key Justice Department priority.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show.
So, as I said, this is they're putting pressure on the cartels and stuff. This is why we got an alliance by Sinaloa and CJ&G. Two former rival cartels now are biting together to try to survive the Trump administration. And for those who don't know, this is them basically aligning themselves with each other.
Este comunicado es para hacerles saber a todos los volteados que se marrañaron que pensaban que esto se había terminado, se equivocaron. Esto apenas va empezando. Los rumores son ciertos. La alianza del cártel Jalisco Nueva Generación y la Chapiza está confirmada. La limpia ha comenzado. Pura gente del señor México y del señor Iván.
Now, Ivan and Mencho are the leaders of the cartels, and you see here they are aligned. They are together. This is very scary for Mexico because, we never seen anything like this, not in Mexico for a while. So President Donald Trump has secretly signed an order directing the military to take action against drug smuggling cartels and other criminal groups. If you remember early in his presidency, he designated the cartels as domestic terrorists, or foreign terrorists. And according to the report in New York Times, the New York report on Friday appeared to confirm statements earlier in this week from Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who signaled the U.S. military had approved to take aggressive actions against cartels. So what does this mean? This means basically that we have anything we can do to hurt them, we can do. Like Navy, Delta, Navy SEALs, and all that good stuff. So they are really in trouble, and I can only imagine the panic and that's going on in the cartels right now. We're going to see another one.
So they are now designated as terrorist organizations, foreign, and
this was earlier this year.
Mexico probably doesn't want that.
It's true that this was probably not how Mexico wanted to start the new bilateral relationship with U.S. President Donald Trump. His decision to designate drug cartels as terrorist organizations gives the U.S. government broader power to use military action against these criminal groups and new legal tools to target their financial interests.
Now, if you remember what Trump did to Soleimani in the Middle East, blew him up. And this is basically, they are going to do so much damage to the cartels. The cartels are not on the levels of the Middle East in terms of capabilities, but they are getting there. I might as well say they are there. You can say they are there because they have weapons, armories. I mean, it's amazing what they have.
The thing is, most of those measures were already part of existing anti-narcotics policies. Experts argue drug cartels don't work the same way as traditional terrorist organizations or respond to the same deterrents.
What sustains the drug trade is the demand. So the profitability of the drug trade, in fact, exponentially increases with the punitive measures that this type of policy.
I mean, she's right. The demand is always going to be it. It's always going to be up. Here's Mexico President Claudia Sheinbaum, Mexico's first female president. And she's trying to avoid that tariff that Trump is looming. And I don't know. I don't know how's it gonna change? How is it gonna, affect the cartels? Right now, CJ&G, their alliance with Sinaloa cartel is perfect timing for Sinaloa because Sinaloa is on a downhill right now. You got Ovidio, El Chapo's son, who is testifying, and you don't know who he's bringing down with him, so they gotta be worried over there. Ovidio Guzman Lopez. Okay, yeah. So they don't know. I mean, he is testifying though. That is a fact. He is testifying, and his family has been brought to the United States. They don't know for what though. They don't know if this is just to keep them out of Mexico, or you got different reactions and stuff. But his lawyer claims he's being censored after being sued by the Mexican government. So his lawyer and the president, Claudia Sheinbaum, has had words. So this is bigger. This is very big, and there must be a deal being worked out because if you remember, his brother also got Ismael Zambada, and that was a big. This is the co-founder of the Sinaloa cartel along with El Chapo. So this man was in the shadow for like over 40, 50 years, and El Chapo's son just brings him and gets him like that. So I mean, very powerful man. He was a powerful man, but now I don't know. U.S. prosecutors won't seek death penalty for Mexican drug lords Ismael Zambada. See, they don't want the death penalty because they're already old and stuff, and I imagine the health, in prison, you don't probably get that good treatment, so they probably don't even care about it. And yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think. Is it gonna, this cartel stuff is bubbling. It's on the wrong side. CJ, you got the alliance between CJ&G. You got the extradition, so that means Claudia Sheinbaum is playing ball with Trump. She is not trying. She's trying to avoid those tariffs because I believe Trump has set a large tariff on Mexico, but I think it's avoided. I think it's voided right now for 90 days. So let's just look that up real fast, so I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I believe it's 25%. Trump extends Mexico 25% tariff. Yes, it's 25%. Now that is a large tariff. And with them helping with the cartel, I believe she's trying to do the right thing. And you got some people who say it's corrupt. Mexico is corrupt and all that. I don't believe everybody is corrupt. I believe not. Okay, don't get me wrong. I believe it's people with good intentions, but I believe the money, the money is too much there. Like, they are getting corrupt to the highest level of government. And I believe there is corruption. But I don't believe everybody is complicit in the corruption. I believe those who don't, go along with it dies. And, we had plenty of mayors killed in Mexico and stuff. We'll be talking about that all soon. But you guys let me know what you think. The alliance between Los Chapitos, CJ&G, what's going to happen? Will they be taken down? What will happen? So, thank you for watching MTV, and until next time.